The more you learn, the more you earn. The more you get inspired, the more you are going to be informed, the more you are going to get transformed. And so learning is an investment that has got the highest interest so far. Getting an opportunity to learn is going to give you the best methodology of wealth creation. For those people that attended my last training here, I gave you 5 areas in which you are supposed to learn. The first foundational education I said, and I would repeat, is religious education, where you are acknowledging the presence of a supernatural being. Religious education allows you to understand that God is in control of the heavens and the earth, and that God is the one that created everything that you see. Let us turn to our Bible, the book of Genesis chapter 1 verse 1. And it starts by saying that in the beginning God created the heaven and the earth, that the earth was without form and the Spirit of God moved upon the face of the deep. It says that then God said, let there be light. In your financial chaos, in your financial disruptions, in your financial mud, there is always a hope. And that hope is represented by the Spirit of God moving upon the face of the deep. And so when God says, let there be light, it means let there be vision. Let there the vision of seeing where you are going, and where you have been able to come from. Come first. There is no way we are going to create wealth without having a foresight of where we are going. There is no way we are going to create wealth without understanding the present situation that we are in. And we are also not going to create wealth if we cannot define our past. And so that verse is giving us the aspect of understanding that God is the creator of everything that is existing on earth. Be it wealth, be it all that we can be able to see, and the resources. He is the one. And so, religious education is key. We are gathered inside a church because, one, we are united by the code of Christianity. We are Christians that understand the importance of supernatural being God playing in our lives. Therefore, religious education forms a key component of wealth creation in everybody's life. Number 2, we go to personal education. Personal education is an understanding of who you are, getting to know your temperament, getting to understand your beliefs, getting to create your value system, getting to capacity build your understanding in terms of how you can be able to use the ability you're having to create wealth. You see, personal education, many people have not been able to understand who they are. Many people sometimes are engaging in certain activities that are not really purported to make them appear to be good before people. Or let me put it this way. Some people are engaging in activities that are contrary to their self-beliefs, simply because they do not understand what? Themselves. You could be in business. Getting to understand your personality will tell you even the type of business that you are able to do. As we are moving forward, I will give you 10 types of businesses that you can engage in as much as there are so many hundreds of businesses and industries you can engage in. And each and every business that you're going to engage in has got particular type of personality that you must be having in order to succeed in them. Alternatively, even if you create such kind of businesses, your role in the business will also depend on the type of a personality that you are having. There are people that are called phlegmatic type of temperament or personality, whereby they are very keen people, but very, very much reserved. They do not talking where people are. They do not like engaging a lot, but they make very good analysts, they make very good engineers, they make very good consultants because of their ability to listen and understand. There are those people that are sanguine personality. They are able to understand and make relationships, create networks, outgoing, make sure that they can reach even State House without having any particular connection because they are very outgoing. The sanguine personality are able to stay silent when everybody is making noise and able to make noise when everybody is silent. And that is their uniqueness. That uniqueness gives them ability to get inside certain section of business principles that are important for their success in that particular perspective. And so, understanding yourself will get you understand, what do I like as a person? What do I hate as a person? What makes me happy? What makes me sad? To what extent can I go? To what extent can I say that this one, no, I can't go? A person who does not understand himself, even in the marriage setup, will lift up a finger and slap the wife, thinking that he's teaching the wife a lesson. When you lack understanding of who you are. A personality understanding tests are available everywhere. You can go and check how to understand who you are. But it is very important that before you move forward to the journey of wealth creation, you must understand who you are. Number 3 is called market/professional education. Market/professional education is an understanding of the business within the profession that you've gotten. You could be someone who is a doctor. A doctor is being employed to treat people in hospitals, but a doctor who does not understand the business concept of his profession will find it very difficult to grow in financials, because he would believe that unless I get employed, I cannot make any money. You are a teacher. Until you understand the concept of business within the teaching profession is when you're in a position to understand the journey of wealth creation. Until you say that as a community development specialist, you know how you can get the concept of business out of it and then use that information to create business, you will not be in a position to make the journey towards the wealth creation. Question: are we moving well? Hallelujah. Are we learning? Correct. I've said how many types of education? The first one, religious education. Second one, personal education. Third one, market/professional education. Number 4, academic education. Academic education. And academic education is the most misperceived type of education to be one of the journeys towards wealth creation. Many people have thought that the more they learn, the more they gain papers, not learn. The more they gain the academic papers, the more they are susceptible or exposed to money. But I can tell you, if that was the case, we would be having professors as the richest people, correct? Or true or false? True or false? Yes. But professors are not the richest people. But some of the professors are the most learned people that we've ever seen. They're the people that have ever come up with even inventions and all that. You know, going to the highest level of the education. Academic education, I can tell you, should help you to do 4 things. Number 1, should help you to know how to read. Number 2, should help you to know how to write. Number 3, should help you to know how to calculate. And then number 4, should help you to know how to think. Someone who has gone to school cannot purport to say that he doesn't know how to read. Because how are you going to read your contracts when you're getting into business? How are you going to interpret these contracts that you've read, that have been given to you, that are going to be the basis of wealth creation? How are you going to do that? So education that is academic oriented must give you the way of understanding how to read. And then number 2, you must know how to calculate. Calculations is a way in which you can even get to know how much you're going to charge for your business. You are able to know how you calculate how much you earn. You can be able to budget with your money. You can be able to know how you expend, and you can be able to do your profits. Without calculations, your journey to the wealth creation is diminishing, because you cannot do that without that ability. Number 3, helping you to know how to reason out. Reasoning is the aspect of understanding people, relating with the people, and getting to walk along with them. Someone who has gone to school will not be very provocative when it comes to relationship. Someone who has gone to school will not be arrogant. In fact, if you meet someone who has gone to school and is arrogant, he went through the classes, but the classes did not go through that person. Because education gives you the aspect of humility. If you see someone who is arrogant and is learned, it means even in the field of his specialization, he has not actually mastered it. Because every profession has got the deepest core of the difficulty that you can find it very difficult to crack. Go to any profession. Go to even engineering. If an engineer sits down to start learning, you will realize that there is a lot to learn in his field that he cannot finish. And the more you learn, the more you realize that you're stupid. And as you go deeper, you realize that you know nothing. And that is learning. By the time you reach where you think you can reach, you become naturally humble. You cannot just go about boasting. So whoever has gone to school has got an ability to reason out. You have got an ability to underscore the importance of humility. You have the ability to create relations, and you've got ability even to market your business, because you can articulate all your products and tell it how you are supposed to give these people a service that they need. So that's the third reason as to why you should be able to go to school and learn the academics. And then the fourth one is the ability to write. You must be able to know how to write your letters. You must be able to know how to write your emails. You must be able to know how to write all your contracts, because it is very important for the wealth creation program. So that is the fourth type of education. So I believe we are moving together. Once upon a time I was a teacher, and as a teacher I say that I don't teach people and they fail. I teach you to understand, and I teach you to replicate what I have taught you so that you don't fail in the exams. You will find yourself not failing in the exams at the end of these particular lectures. So we have talked about 4 types of education, and I'm remaining with one. The first one, religious. Second one, 3. I'm not getting the third one. Talk louder. Is it me who is not understanding? Why am I saying? What is the third one? Market stroke professional. The fourth one? Academic. The fifth one is the financial education. Financial education. And that is where we are today. So I'm not going to say something about financial education. Now, I had told you that we are going to do 3 sections. First one is money attraction. The second one is money management. The third one is money multiply, and be able to attract money. But I will give you 5. So the other 3, don't put them as important ways of attracting money. So I'm going to give you 2. Then I'm going to add some other 3 extras that are not important, and you should not even try to think about them. So, 1, you can attract money through salary. You can attract money through salary. Number 2, you can attract money through profit. You can attract money through profit. Then these are 3, you can attract money with them, but they don't actually meet the threshold of sustainability, the threshold of legality, and the threshold of morality. The third one is stealing. There are people that are earning money through stealing, and they are perfected in it. And we will talk about it. Number 4 is borrowing. Borrowing. Number 5 is inheritance. Inheritance. So number 1, I said, is salary. Number 2, profits. Number 3, stealing. Number 4, borrowing. Number 5, inheritance. So let us start with profits. No, let us start with the first one is salary. So, salary is money that you attract when you are employed. So let me ask by show of hands, how many people are making money here by salary? Carry up your hands, become proud and honest, because it is one of the greatest and the biggest percentage that is employing or that many people are using to bring money into their system. If you are earning money through salary, carry up your hands so that I get to know the people. Actually, I'm seeing it's more than a half. From what I'm seeing, it's more than a half. Correct. Now I want to talk to you in a few minutes. Salary is money that you earn as a result of offering a service. Salary is the money that you earn after giving your time. Salary is the money that you earn after giving your abilities and skills. And so, majority of the people earn money through salaries when you take the statistics in our country. Whether the salary is short-term or long-term, whether it is permanent and pensionable or it is temporary, it is still money that you attract. Now, there are 3 main reasons as to why you earn money through a salary. And the main roles that money that you earn through a salary plays in your life. If you are earning a salary, pay keen attention. That these are the 3 major reasons as to why you are employed. And I will not say the fourth one or the fifth one, that many people think that you can create wealth and become, all that dream in terms of wealth creation life through salary. Of course, there is much debatable aspect about it. But three main reasons as to why you are earning salary. Reason number one is knowledge. Reason number two is experience. Reason number three is networking. Let us start with knowledge. Reason number one is knowledge. You are employed partly because you have the knowledge in the field that you are going to deliver the services to. But the knowledge that you are having in the field, so the knowledge that you are having comprises of two things. It comprises of the academic knowledge and the field knowledge. Academic knowledge and the field knowledge. You are going to be trained as an accountant. As a trained accountant, I can bet you that the things I learned in class, when I came to the field, I realized that there was a very big difference. True or false? Is it making sense? The things you learn in class are pretty much different from the way things work outside. That is why it is very difficult for a lecturer who is teaching entrepreneurship to find him owning a business, because he has learned the academic knowledge of owning a business through entrepreneurship, but he does not have the field experience. When it comes to the experience in the field, the lecturer needs to sit down to be lectured by a mama mboga who has put up a kiosk out there and goes out in the night to get mboga, come and cut it, put his thing there and sell it. That person understands entrepreneurship to a better level than that lecturer in class. Is it making sense? So you are employed, you have got two types of knowledge. The class knowledge and the field knowledge. So when you get out of class, you are getting employed so that you learn how the industry now employs your knowledge to get now the knowledge of the business. Now let me bring it closer home. When I had just resigned from actually I didn't resign from my work. I was sent away. I was sent packing from my work. When I was sent packing from my work, I decided that I'm going to do business. And I said that I'm going to do consultancy on finance and accounting. Truth be told, I had worked in the accounts department for a very few years, but had not gained the experience because one, in the value chain of the accounting cycle, I was placed somewhere in the middle. I did not understand the books of original entry, how the accounting cycle begins, and I did not also understand the end product, how the financial statements should come into position. So I was in between. Many people here in your employment field, you are somewhere in between. You are not actually getting to understand the whole value chain. So get this information. So when I got fired, I decided that I'm going to now form a whole company that offers accounting in all some aspect. Let me tell you, I personally did not understand even how to start the service itself. I got somebody who gave me the work. Now go and do the accounting. I'm telling you, even the entries, even the way I could create that information to come out as a perfect information was a problem. Why? Did I lack the knowledge? I had the knowledge of the academic aspect, but I did not have the knowledge of the business.